Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question. Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet. Platini. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Michel Platini. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. With Son Heung-min. We expected better, and so did he. No goals as yet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Aubameyang! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, good effort! Thuram gets it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. And it's been given away. Berbatov is flagged offside. And it's Michel Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. Punched away. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Flamengo have their second corner now. Xavi Alonso plays it short. Forced to go back. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Xabi Alonso. So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Flamengo get their fourth corner. Xabi Alonso goes short. Now it's Gullit. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Son Heung-min with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Flamengo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Serginho. Aubameyang. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Berbatov. Nesta cuts out the pass. We are into overtime. And it's Serginho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gullit.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gullit.
Such good technique.
Gullit getting forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Flamengo trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He leaps for it, and he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them...
Tries one from range! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Threads one in.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well, played right into his path. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pelé. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space, to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Here it is, crossed in. Bullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Berbatov. Number 20, Son Heung-min. Pele.
They've played it short.
Johan Cruyff.
Flamengo given another corner. Corner count is rising. That's
Cristiano
6.
Ronaldo. Number 8,
Zico
Griezmann.
goes short.
Number 7, Cantona. Number
Can he
11,
finish?
Chenethin.
And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro cuts it out. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Nicely worked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Eto'o. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bigo gets into a good position. Very nicely done. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Figo, looking to play him in. Aubameyang. It's Figo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Zico with the short one. Flamengo can try it again now. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. Zico, cross from Zico. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Zico! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Zico has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Well, they've won their 10th corner of the game now. Zico plays it short. Delivers the ball. That's an excellent interception. Manchester, here's a shot!
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Zico hangs one in, and he's there to clear it. And it's Marcelo. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Eto'o.
There will be 3
Oh, the ball's
minutes
come
added
loose here.
time.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make moves.
There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. But that signals the very end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, they could be... And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passing is crisp and sharp. Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Xabi Alonso goes short. Xabi Alonso, that looks a... Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Schneider, and it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Serginho. Chance for a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Leicester calmly anticipates. Belletti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get away? Spread out to the left. Now the cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2, then. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso delivers.
Flamengo clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Dembele is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Marcelo, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. Marcelo has the space to scheme. Cannavaro can get it clear. Bale. Xavi Alonso. And Serginho tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header! And he's done it! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o. That's destined for the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Xavi Alonso. Neatly clipped into space. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Flamengo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Engages and forces him off the ball. Sneijder. Good driving run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Belletti. Bale knocks it out wide. Ribery threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Tries to pass it through, and it's Ibrahimovic! And no mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about up to the hour now. Serginho. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Oh, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. And it's Figo. He's in a great position here. Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Backward it goes. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Serginho's towering header! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Flamengo really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 7, camisa 11, Neymar.
He's quick to return it.
Camisa 19.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Marcelo, camisa 18, camisa
Well, height
10,
could make all the difference on these set pieces.
camisa 25, teremos uma substituição.
And it's been taken short. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. This is a promising build-up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Platini shifted it to the flank, aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Pull it. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Has to go back here, and this is Ibrahimovic. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a searching pass. Best. Now it's Bale. Great vision. He can run onto that. Aubameyang! Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass. Short changes him with that pass. And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Bale with the short one. Showing good feet, Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, chance, surely! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Crosses it in here. And that has been knocked clear. In again, impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Flamengo are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Belletti.
Flamengo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, that's been intercepted. It's Ibrahimovic! And he's gone long. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Botafogo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Wriggles his way through. He is through here. Chance for a shot. That's another chance. He's got a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Flamengo restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Tries a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. He's looking wide. In towards the back stick. Big chance! Busquets. Romario.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's McAllister. Hangs one. Can he finish? And there's a goal!
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Neymar. Camisa 19. Camisa 21.
He's picked his way through.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22.
Best very much a man of this moment.
Camisa 7.
Pirlo. Best has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Araujo attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. Rivaldo goes short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's cut it out. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And this is Romario. Romario, that is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Marcelo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and...
Figo! That is spectacular from Luis Figo! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Botafogo drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Figo, pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Corner number 4 coming up
Camisa
here.
3, Marcelo. Camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27.
And it's been taken short.
Substituição.
This is
do
Bullet.
Flamengo.
And a chance! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Flamengo leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Azar. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pull it. Flamengo close now to seeing this one through to the end.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. Messi. And that has put a halt to things. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Figo. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho getting forward. Serginho's cross. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. And the referee brings it to a close. Flamengo have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rivaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Marcelo picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's got away. Neymar! Oh, good spread. Now the ball in. Oh, well played. Lahm.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xavi Alonso. It's Belletti. Rivaldo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration.
Figo! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Ibrahimovic! And the shot count keeps on rising.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cuts it back.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Lahm in towards the back. Getting up there! And that's a tidy finish. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference.
A chance, surely! Ibrahimovic going after that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Figo. Aimed at the far side. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Strokes it back. Saint-Maximin, and now the breakaway, and this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Xabi Alonso, and here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Rivaldo. Knocks it into space. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Alonso. That's good play. Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho aims beyond the defence. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. That is decidedly lacking. And it's Marcelo. Xabi Alonso couldn't squeeze it through. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. It's Rivaldo! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Flamengo ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And so the action is resumed. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And here's Xabi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. Saint-Maximin. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rivaldo. Now it's Aubameyang. Played into the box. Saint-Maximin. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's come loose. That is ended up in no man's land. Figo. That's good running with the ball. Figo. Good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Figo simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Marcelo.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked out the run. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Saint-Maximin going forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. McAllister is the team's great visionary. That's going wide left. He's found a way past. Serginho charging forward down that flank. Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 19. Ronaldinho. Numero 4. Roberto Carlos.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Lasciano il campo per
Cannavaro.
il numero 9, il numero 7, il numero 24.
Yamal.
Messi. Il
Can he
numero
get it
15,
through?
il
Ball
numero
in towards
10.
the middle. Leicester tries to clear. Corner number 3 coming up. That's That's an excellent interception.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Aubameyang. Vigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ibrahimovic! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Serginho. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he thumps it clear. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Serginho finding himself in space.
Flamengo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's in plenty of space here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
All hands on deck for this one.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aubameyang clears, and that is well cleared. Vigo crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's it. Flamengo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictates...